What's going on, everybody? It's another episode of Fowler Behind the Wheel. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I really appreciate it. Today, I wanted to do... God, I look tired. I just got up not too long ago. I'm in Pennsylvania. At least, I think I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm on my way to New York. It's more upstate. We're going to be going through Buffalo. Well, I'm on my way to Baldwinsville. Hopefully we don't meet Alec Baldwin. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I wanted to do a 1 month review since the 16th or 17th was my official got in the truck and went day. So this is going to be a 1 month review at GP Transco, and quite honestly, I gotta say, so far I'm happy. I pretty much expressed that in my previous videos, but seriously, I'm pretty happy. One of the main reasons why I'm looking pretty tired is because they're running me. They are really running me. My dispatcher, Adam, he's on it. My dispatcher wants to run my clock out, so that's pretty much what he's doing. He's running me. He's getting me my miles that I told him that I wanted, and he's running my clock out in order to get me there. You know, I'm working like a dog, but there's no shame in working your ass off and getting paid what you deserve to get paid. Now, I will be honest, I've worked other places and gotten more money, but I am still waiting for this current week to get done and over with, so I can actually see what a real paycheck looks like without having a recovery on it, which I believe is going to be a good check. But I'm still making the money that I need, or very close to it. I'm making around what I need. Now, here's what you need to understand. I opted in for the inward-facing camera, which means I'm getting 60 cents a mile. That's what I'm starting out with. And I have the ability to make every 6 months a penny for all the miles that I drove for the previous 6 months. So that can equate up to a pretty good bonus. Now, I don't know if that's a legit penny raise and I get to keep that penny, or if it's just like an every 6 months bonus if I hit the qualifiers to get it. But either way, at 60 cents a mile, I'm making good money. My dispatcher's getting me good miles. So from that aspect, I'm really happy. Now, the way GP Transco has things set up with they got the home terminal is in Joliet, Illinois. They got an office in California. They got an office somewhere in Europe. They got an office somewhere in South America. They got all these offices around the world in different countries. They got dispatchers in Joliet, Illinois, and they got dispatchers in Europe. That way, no matter what, you're always able to get in touch with somebody, no matter what time zone you're in. or what part of the globe you're in, which is something that I really like. When I call after hours because Joliet terminal's closed, I always get somebody. I never have a problem getting somebody on the phone. I mean, the phone might ring 2 or 3 times and somebody's always there. So, I never have to wait for anybody. I always get somebody to answer my questions. Somebody's always there to answer the phone or a question about a fuel card, a delivery time, you know, what have you. It's great. So, the way GP Transco has things structured is all about me, and I can tell that, and I like that. The GP Transco is doing a really good job there. But the really only things that, you know, I would ask for a change is a better mattress and a better refrigerator. I want a double den refrigerator. A 2-door. One is a freezer, good size freezer. One is a refrigerator. But the refrigerators that they give us, these dorm room size refrigerators, they're awesome. I like them. But they ain't got shit for freezer space. If you've been looking at my previous videos, I carry fresh meat with me on the road. You know, sometimes that stuff can go bad within like 3 or 4 days. Or at least it's a refrigerator freeze by date. So I'd like to be able to put more food in a freezer and be able to keep it fresher longer. That way I don't have to go to the grocery store as much. Right now, I've got enough food for probably lunch and dinner tonight. If I can't stretch it out to just having dinner tonight and then maybe lunch tomorrow. But I'm on my last packet of pork chops. I gotta go to Walmart and get some more food, point blank. But pretty much, I ain't had any problems with the truck. I ain't had any problems getting miles. I ain't had any problem getting anybody to answer my phone calls at GP Transco. So, I mean, really, there's really right now nothing to complain about. Another really good thing that I like about GP Transco, I don't know if all of the dispatchers are doing this, but my dispatcher calls me every Monday or every Tuesday and updates me on my payroll. He lets me know how many miles I drove for the week, and he lets me know when my paycheck. He always tells me the gross, because he can't factor in, you know, deductions, taxes, and all that other crap. So he always gives me my gross. And from my gross, I can determine just about where it's going to be on the net. But he calls me and goes over payroll. He makes sure he has everything jotted down right. If there's anything that he forgot, which I'm going to tell you guys, I don't care if you're driving for GP Transco, your mom, your dad, your neighbor, I don't care who you're driving for, take notes. How many loaded miles you're doing, empty miles, where you're picking up, where you're delivering, when you got there, when you departed. You know, keep notes, and then correlate that with your paycheck. Make sure you're getting paid what you're supposed to get paid. Because if you're getting shorted on paychecks, then they owe you money. And I really, really, really like the fact that my dispatcher goes over that, because I go over my notes. I'll be doing that when I get this trailer dropped off. I'll be giving them a call and going over payroll. But GP Transco really does seem to be driver oriented. They care about how you feel. Like, my dispatcher just called me and he was like reiterating, like, you know, am I running you too hard? You know, this and that and everything else. I'm like, dude, look, I'm here to make money. If I'm not getting miles, I'm not getting money. I like to run hard because when you run hard, you feel like you've accomplished something. I'm not here to pussyfoot around. I'm here to do a job, and I'm here to make money. And the only way you make money as a truck driver is to make sure that the world around you is moving. That's the only way. So, and I can't, like I said, I can't speak for all the other dispatchers, but my dispatcher is taking how I feel and how I'm working into consideration. He wants to make sure that I'm comfortable. And I'm not necessarily here to be comfortable. You know, sometimes working hard means getting down to the nitty gritty and getting a little dirty. And I ain't got no problem working. So, work my ass off. I don't care. It's gonna make me money. Because I got goals to reach in the future. The only way that I can reach those goals is make money. So, GP Transco is very driver oriented. They make sure that if you call them, somebody's going to answer. And they're paying you good. And they're going to get you the miles that you want. I'm already close to 3,000 miles. Or, I'm already close to 2,500 miles. And I'm going to be probably doing a reset sometime in the middle of the week, just because my schedule's a little messed up like that. But it's no big deal. So, a month at GP Transco has really paid off. They've been good to me. So, I'm going to be good to them. I'm going to keep on working, making some money. I'm going to try and get a few things updated. For those of you who have seen my previous videos, you've seen that electric skillet that I got. Well, it's starting to throw the breaker on the inverter. So, it's a 2,500 watt inverter. I'm going to see if GP Transco will upgrade it to a 3,500 watt inverter for me. Because I need just a little bit more power. I don't know why it's starting to do it now. It wasn't doing it before. But I tried to look for a wattage on that electric skillet, but I couldn't find one. I only could find voltage. Now, if I could find the amperage, I could multiply the voltage and get the wattage, or something like that. There's a mathematical formula to figure all that out, but all I got was the voltage. I didn't get anything else. So I'm not 100% sure on what it is, but if I could get it, you know, an upgraded inverter, then it would be great. And eventually, I'm going to see if I can get the refrigerator upgraded. You know, if I got to put some money on top of it, I'm fine with doing that. I have seen the double den freezer refrigerators that cost about what the ones that they put in here cost. So I'm going to see if I can strike a deal with them You know, if I pay for it, be reimbursed for it, or, you know, put a little bit of money on top of it. But I don't know, we'll see. I will be upgrading the mattress. I'm still planning on doing that. That's about another $200. But that's my creature comfort. And I like my sleep. I like to sleep good, which I'm sleeping good. My sleep here is not at all bad. My problem is that sometimes I like to sleep a little bit too much. I am a hard sleeper, but sometimes it takes a little while for me to get up and going. But that's why I got coffee. I used to have a little bit of coffee with my sugar. Now I only use the powdered creamer, and the rest is coffee. That's all I mix anymore. And I like it. It's pretty good. If you like coffee, now there's no problem with going to a truck stop, going in and getting coffee. But that can take a little while. They can use up the points. And sometimes you get, you know, free drinks. That's no big deal. But it's quicker and more cost effective for me to have a small Keurig. Sure, you can get them at Walmart. I'll have to show you the Keurig at some point. But my Keurig is small. It fits the little pilot cup, and I fill that up with coffee. It holds a full bottle of water, and I dispense the coffee into the cup. I pour the powder in here, and then when the coffee's made, I pour the coffee directly in there. It automatically mixes everything up for me, and after about an hour and a half or so, it's good enough for me to drink because it ain't scalding hot. And that's how I get my coffee. I've had the little K-Cups. It's lasted me about a year because I don't drink coffee every single day. But I haven't gone in and bought coffee except one time in a while. And that was recently. That's only because I just needed to get up and go. So everything at GP Transco so far is everything that I've been asking for. I am still interested in doing a lease purchase at GP Transco. I did talk to somebody about that. I found out that 3 drivers attempted to do it, and they didn't last very long. They went back to company. Now, from what I saw on GP Transco's website, was that they pay a percentage. And then I heard they were paying per mile rate, which is basically like a power only type deal, which I'm not studying that. If I'm going to do a lease purchase, I'm going to get paid a percentage, because I was also told by somebody that if you go lease purchase, you can kiss the long miles goodbye. It's a bunch of short runs, and if I'm going to be if I do short runs, I'm going to get a percentage of those short runs, because relying on a per mile rate doing short runs, I'm not going to make any money. There is no possibility of success doing that, doing short runs. So based off of what I've heard, GP Transco, I hope you're listening to this, as driver oriented as you are with the company drivers, I hope that for the lease purchase operators and the owner operators, I really hope that you're going to, man, that place is snowed in. Anyway, I really hope that you transfer that love and respect to lease operators and owner operators, because as so far as I've seen, you're all about my success right now as a company driver. I want to know that you're all about my success as a lease operator and an owner operator. I've already got my authority. I've had my UCR, my DOT numbers, my MC numbers, all that. I've got it all. The only thing I need is a truck and trailer. So, as great as the maintenance is on these trucks, I would not have any problem or hesitation leasing these trucks if these trucks are what I would be leasing. So I would tell GP Transco to partner up with the American Association of Owner Operators to make sure that GP Transco is as successful as the lease and owner operators are. You know, that good middle ground where GP Transco is making their money and the owner operator and lease operators are making their money. And that the lease or the contract or is as beneficial to both parties. So GP Transco, look up the American Association of Owner Operators. They are a great organization, both for owner operators, lease operators, and company drivers. OIDA is also a great organization, but they're more as like a truckers lobbying group to make sure truckers are treated fairly. You can have a membership to both as a company, lease, or owner operator. So, GP Transco, please make sure that your lease purchase program is as beneficial to me, future endeavors, and also yourself. Partner up with AAOO and let's make sure that we are being as beneficial to our futures as possible. So that's really about the only thing. I still got to do a little bit more digging on the lease purchase program. As it sits right now, I've got 5 more months to go until I'm even eligible, and that really depends on if they're doing the program at that certain time. I was told that they're not doing it right now, which is, it makes sense because of the current time that we're in. You know, truck availability is at an all-time low. Truck prices are at an all-time high. Parts are scarce. So, not only are parts scarce, but if you find them, they're at an all-time high too. So, let's also make sure that the fuel discount is passed on to the owner-operator or the lease purchase driver. Now, one of my concerns is, no matter what company it is, like with USA, I actually listened in on a lease operator conference call. And from what I understood is, USA Truck, if you're an owner operator or a lease operator, they've got so much purchase power that they're getting like 60 cents a mile. No, they're getting 60 cents off the fuel price. they're only giving the lease and owner operators 15%. They're getting like 60% off the fuel price, but they're only passing the drivers who are lease and owner operator 15% or 15 cents or whatever. So USA's being greedy as hell. My thing is, if I come on and I'm paying for the fuel, you're not, why do you get any of my discount? If anything, I should be getting more of a discount than you are. So if you've got 60% or 60 cents, whatever, off the fuel price, I should get 50 cent or 50% or 55 cent or 55% off. I should get the majority of that, because that benefits me. You get a little bit, but if you're going to allow owner operators or lease operators onto your fleet, you need to benefit them. They want to help you grow, and they want to grow with you. So don't be greedy. Now, I don't know how GP Transco works as far as, you know, fuel discount for the lease owner operators go, but I would hope that they're not being too greedy. Like I said, GP Transco, make sure you're spreading the love to your lease and owner operators as much as you're showing me love as a company owner operator. But like I said, I can't speak on how they're operating like that because I'm not in that program. But I do hope that they are being as beneficial to the lease and owner operators as they are to me as a company driver. Because together we grow together. If you're strong, I want to be strong also. I want to grow with you. I want to make you better, and I want to become better with you. You know, it's a team effort. You know, one of my main goals is to not lease on to anybody and to be a straight owner operator, a legit owner operator, and keep as much money coming to me as possible. Because I want to build a fleet. At least 20 trucks. That's my main goal. And if GP Transco can help me get there, then that's awesome. If they can't, well, we'll cross those bridges when we get there. But as it sits right now, I'm making money, I'm happy, and we'll just see what the future brings when the future gets here. But I'm going to get down the road, I'm going to deliver this load. I got to turn right around, go pick up another load and go to Wisconsin. So, yay me. I'm ready to get down south and get away from all this nasty snow. But, like I said, guys, they're getting me miles. I don't have anything to complain about. So, there's my 1 month review. Nothing really serious to complain about. But yeah, guys, I would at this point tell anybody, come over to GP Transco. They really treat you good. It's great. From what I've seen, and I've talked to some other drivers here, from what I've seen and heard, everybody's happy. You know, there's going to be a few people that, you know, nothing ever works for them. But the world doesn't revolve around you. You know, sometimes you've got to change yourself and blah, blah, blah. But as far as it goes for me, and from what I've heard from the majority of other drivers, it's been a really good experience. They're really friendly. Nobody's treating you like an asshole. which for me is great because I'll snap on you. Like, you're not going to talk to me like you're above me. You ain't no better than me. I don't care what your title is. I don't care if you're the CEO, president, whatever. You're going to treat me with respect. And every time I go into the GP Transco terminal, which is not much, I'm treated with respect. That goes from anybody in any of the offices, at the service desk. And to my surprise, the people that work in the shop, because you know, sometimes when you work somewhere and you go into a shop, they're just assholes. Like, you ain't nothing but in the way. These guys that work in the shop, I haven't seen not one of them take the time to cut up with a driver. You know, talk the shit, you know. To me, that says a lot. Because the working atmosphere, whether you're in the truck or in the building, it's relaxed. Not only are you there to have a good time, but you're also there to do a job. And there's a good equilibrium there. So it's great. So I would tell everybody, come on over to GP Transco. They're really treating you the way you deserve. You're making the money that you deserve. There goes another GP Transco driver. Gave me the wave. And see, that's another thing. The camaraderie with the drivers here, I've really noticed it's really, really good, and it's really high. The drivers here respect the other drivers. And I think that has a lot to do with how GP Transco has it set up at the terminal. Because you're able to mingle. You can talk to everybody. You can sit in a good, relaxing atmosphere. And, you know, you can sit down and watch TV, watch a movie, play a video game. Or just sit down and, you know, read a magazine or whatever, you know. It's just a good atmosphere, and it creates a good working relationship. And that's something that I really like. Because they're taking a lot into consideration to make things work. Like, GP Transco has thought it out, y'all. I would also suggest that in the future, if there's ever a plan to, that GP Transco, somewhere at their terminal lot, build a separate building that is nothing but a driver's lounge area. Now, the driver's lounge area in GP Transco's main headquarters is nice, but it would be great if they've only got one shower at the terminal. Their laundry facility is awesome, but they've only got one shower. It would be great to see them build a separate building somewhere on their property that is just for drivers to go hang out in. Nice lounge area. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, put some sleeper bunks in there, because that's what you got your truck for. But a nice lounge area that's got, you know, plenty of showers. Maybe 5 showers for each. 5 showers for the guys, 5 showers for the girls, and a pet wash. There's a lot of people at GP Transco that have their dogs out on the road with them. And GP Transco is very, very pet friendly. Just about every time I go into the terminal, they've got people bring their dogs in there, sitting all over the place with them. It's great. I love that they are extremely pet friendly. Why not a pet wash? You know, dogs need bath too. You know, have a pet grooming center. I think that'd be a good idea. Go in, wash your dog, clip your dog's nails, make sure they're trimmed up nice, and get you one of those, you know, real nice, you know, dog dryers. get you one that's actually safe though. There's a few companies that make and sell these boxes you put your dog in, and it's got like holes in the floor, and it just blows air all over the place, dries your dog off, doesn't cook them, dries them. It's not like a microwave. But you know, why not have a pet wash also? That would be really cool, something to have. But I would like to see GP Transco hopefully in the near future build a facility that is a driver's lounge, you know, for drivers to go in. Like if you're on a 34-hour reset and you're taking your reset at the yard, you know, that would be somewhere where you could go do it. The lounge area inside of GP Transco, you know, makes more sense for somebody who's waiting on some service to get done or whatever, you know, something like that. But if you got an actual lounge area, like if you're there for a 34 or, you know, whatever, you know, that could be a place where you could go and just lounge all day, not be in anybody's way, you know, something nice like that. That's just my opinion. I think it would be nice to see something like that, but definitely more showers. I would definitely like to see more showers. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've gone off on my tangent. My rant's over. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is my 1 month review at GP Transco. Real happy. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, you know, do all that stuff. If you hit the bell notification, you'll know whenever I post up a new video. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get on down the road, and then I'm gonna get on back down the road. So we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you later. Deuces.